Hey Jeff, this is me looking at Listr for the first time since you've redesigned it, I guess, or it looks redesigned. There's a new page and everything, and I see myself in there. Yeah, you said like you wonder if you can use my profile. That's totally cool. I don't care. I'm really honored to be included here on the homepage. But if you want to change it to like an actual person there that looks legit, like an actual human, that's fine too. Um, Let's take a look. Right away, I really like the homepage. It looks really cool, like really well designed. Is there like a? I guess there is a little color here. This is really neat. So curate, organize, and discover everything Nostr has to offer. Okay. Listr is the best way to create, manage, and browse Nostr lists. Okay, that makes sense. Curate collections for your friends. Discover the next big thing. Okay. Yeah, and I think you said in your DM that this is not intended, or maybe it is intended for new users as well, but you gotta assume some level of familiarity with Nostr. Okay, let's just see what this is here. There's Carnage, and he's got some lists. Terrible list for a screenshot. I think we should definitely create either an account, like find one that has good lists, or maybe I should just remove my stupid list like Awesome Sauce and add some actual quality lists in there, and then we can recapture the screenshot. But yeah, I think you should probably not use my profile and use like even just create a fake mpub with like a nice looking picture of some actual person, or even like a unsplash person, whatever the placeholder person, and with a nice actual background image. That's just my opinion, but I don't know. I guess you could keep. But for now, it's a good starting point. Alright, so I guess there's nothing else here, right? It's just by you, and I can use app this, maybe not. Let's get started, I guess. Alright, so here's the app. I am not logged in now, and we've got people here, right? We've got primal algos. So these are the algorithms, I guess. That's interesting. Oh, this is like an activity feed. Is this activity? Oh, feed. Yeah, we see feed on the left. Um, Updated their list. I wonder if you can say like feed in here, or like another title here, or if maybe that's not necessary. Or like say activity or something. I was looking at this and I was assuming this is like the list of things to explore, like lists, but this is not list. This is actual feed of people updating their stuff, right? So either activity or feed, some kind of title would be cool, I think. But other than that, it's already here. I don't know if it's necessary. All right, so if I hover over these things, I see a bunch of stuff here. What is this? Is his profile? And it shows who Andrew is. Follow, add to list. Okay, so you can add profiles to lists as well, like mpubs you can add to lists. So if there's maybe a I don't know, an RSS feed or a news organization on here publishing stuff on their news, you can add them to like a news mpubs or some news accounts, right? That makes sense. We got bookmarks list. This is, I feel like I'm spying on people. Like Bob updated their bookmarks list. Can I spy on Bob's bookmark list? Yes, I can. Oh man, 31 items. So I can see what Bob bookmarks. This is his. There's no private bookmarks in Nostr, are there? It's just all public. This is crazy. So I can see I can almost get a glimpse into Bob's thinking. Like, what is he thinking with his bookmarks? What is he bookmarking? Is he bookmarking developer stuff, news stuff? Is he bookmarking NSFW stuff? This is so cool. Alright, fish cake. And then I can get envious. I'm like, why is Bob not bookmarking any of my notes? Jeez. Okay, added short URLs for Zapstream. For real? I missed this. Oh no, this is like the profile short URL. Okay, not the short URL for like any link. That makes sense. Alright, Bob's list. I guess how do I go back? Back feed. Alright, we have search. But I don't know what it's telling me to search. Like, I wish it could give me like some examples of what to search for. Like, it could say search npub or search list name, or like, what am I searching for? I guess I can just try some things. Let's just say bookmarks. That's not a live search. I guess I have to hit enter. User results. So these are users. Let's try my profile here. Ah, I should have a vanity carnage as well. There should be like 3 carnage npubs. I created 2 for testing. One has the vanity URL. This one, 1 npub carnage, or 1 carnage something. I think. Is there a profile here? Wait, is it not loading the profile anymore? Let's try it again. Oh, this one's loading. Oh, I guess this one hasn't loaded in the results yet. That's probably why, right? It'll just take some time. I want to see my vanity npubs. Loading. Do I have to click enter again? Maybe? No, maybe just some relay connection issues or something. Let's try again. Let's just try some other person. Let's try Jeff G. Whoa, how many Jeff G's are there? Probably tester accounts, right? I want to click on your real, like your main account. See what bookmarks you have. Spy on Jeff G. Yeah, that looks like the Jeff G. Okay. Always got a bunch. You got bookmarks, communities, contacts, content creators. The best Nostr content creators. This is interesting. Who have you added here? Tony, Carla, Walker, Corn, BTC Capsule, BT Capsule, Nostr Report, Greg. I have seen Greg's stuff. I don't know. Like, am I not following? Okay, I guess I'm not signed in, so I need to actually sign in to follow. This is cool. I like that you have like add to list, follow. I believe the earlier version that you had of Listr didn't have that, and I didn't know what to do on that screen. But this has all the stuff that I was hoping to find. Like, I can follow you, I can add you to the list, I can follow them, I can add them to the list, right? So this is really awesome. One thing I would like to see, I think, here is the ability to share these lists. Do these lists have their individual URLs here? Like, can I see content creators or emoji? Does that have a URL? I don't know. I can't tell here. And address. What is this? Yeah. The ability to share your list. So let's say I'm on my profile and I have a list I want to share with people. How do I link to it directly? Is that possible? I think that would be super cool if you could just have like a share button, share list or something under individual lists. Unless it's here and I'm not seeing it, or maybe I need to log in. Let's sign in and see what happens. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm on Safari. Let me load this up in Chrome real quick. I'm testing out this other client here. Let's sign in here. Sign in. Oh, we got a fork option now. So you can like lists and you can zap a list and you can fork it. So maybe you can't share it, you can copy it, right? Let's try that. Let's try forking your Nostr devs. That would be super, super useful, I think. Let's see who's in your list here. I'm not a dev, but sure. I kind of do a little bit of CSS. Okay, this is cool. There's definitely way more Nostr devs in this list, but let's try to fork it. Name. Nostr devs. Oops. Via Jeff G. Oh. Jeff G. Short list of Nostr devs. Fork this list. What does this say? Sign kind 30,000. Okay. Created and published. Okay, where did it go? I guess I wanted to know. I need to go to my profile maybe. Nostr devs. Yeah, there it is. Wow, this is so cool. Now I want to decrypt data. Okay, probably. I want to delete some of these lists in bulk. It'd be cool to like manage lists or like uh, edit lists or something. And like if I could delete these in bulk, that'd be great. Agora follow topics. I want to delete this list. There's an individual one. Awesome sauce. Let's delete that too. Verbericha is in there. Cool. Contacts. I guess I don't want to delete that list, right? Contacts. These are people I'm following, maybe? Mute list is gigantic. And why do I have two mute lists? Nos tree. Okay, that's me testing out Nos tree that I'm designing as well. Relay RSS feeds pin. I don't know if I have anything on pin. No. Yeah, so it'd be cool to manage like bulk manage, and I wonder if you should not allow people to delete their contacts, or if you should like if is there a way to disable that or like give a warning that if you're about to delete your contacts, because that's kind of scary if I delete everybody I follow, even though technically that's a list, right? RSS feeds. I haven't looked at these feeds in a while. I don't even know if they're up and running anymore. I kind of stopped. I muted them or disabled them because they were being annoying. There was too much news. But yeah, this kind of list is perfect for sharing. Like, let's say a newcomer comes and they say, "Hey, how do I find like news on this platform?" It's kind of lame. It's all Bitcoiners, all talking about Bitcoin and orange pilling and purple pilling and plebs. How do I find some news, some sports news or game news or something, right? So how do I share this list? Copy ID. I guess copy ID is in the way of sharing. Um, can you generate a link to this RSS feeds list? That would be super helpful. Like I want to copy the link and share it to a newbie that comes in and asks a question and say, "Hey, here's a list of all the RSS feeds," and hopefully, the client that implements lists just randoms them really nicely, where you can follow all the MPubs at once or follow them individually. I think that would be super cool. I guess that would be another feature for you if you ever have the ability to follow them all once, right? Just like instead of copying the list, you can also just follow all of them individually. But I guess lists would be better, right? You don't want to mix them into your main kind of list of everything. So yeah, this is really cool. Terminology, in terms of terminology, fork. The fork terminology may not be understood by some people. Even people in Nostr, I think, maybe consider something else there. Um, I don't know, just like make a copy or something, right? Fork makes sense for developers, but to other people it may not make sense. So like, just consider that. But everything else is awesome here. I think you've made a lot of improvements since I've last looked at this. It's a much more actionable now. The user profiles look cool. The splash page looks awesome. But yeah, this is me approaching everything from a person who's already familiar with Nostr. I'm not looking at this as a total newbie. And so far, it's awesome. Let me go try to do one more thing. I'll try to like zap and like a list. Let's go back to Listr. I think what would be helpful on this screen, even though we do have search, I want to see like curated lists, something like boosted lists, or maybe that already is a thing. Like maybe if I boost and like something, maybe it shows up here. But I want to see basically organized ways of browsing lists, the most popular lists. So let's say I come here and I want to know who all the top developers are, or not top, but all the active developers on Nostr. Let's say I'm writing for a technical article on some, I don't know, some tech magazine, right? And I want to list all the Nostr developers. Or if I'm just saying like, here are all the developers you want to zap, right? Here's the entire list, and I want to copy that. But first of all, I want to find it, right? So I think it would be cool to somehow surface that here. Maybe this activity is like either below or just as another tab. Like, so instead of the first tab, instead of following, you would have like, I guess I would need to be logged out in the main. How do I get to logged out screen? I guess that's another question, right? Since I'm already logged in, like how do I explore even if I'm logged in. Is this global? Oh, okay, this was the global feed that I saw first without logging in. Um, so yeah, maybe have like discover as a tab first. Discover, following, and then activity. Maybe not call it activity, but like um, following activity and then global activity or something like that. And have the first tab be discover. And on the discover tab, you would see like all the top, I don't know, liked, I think maybe liked lists, and perhaps zapped, but zaps, as we know, can be gamed easily. Maybe liked, because liked or shared, like the combination of those two as a metric for ranking lists. And I mean, if you wanted to go get crazy with it, maybe even have a way to upload images and make them look visually appealing as well, not just like a text list. And then you would kind of be venturing into the Listr, not Listr, Pinster, Pinster territory where you're pinning lists, right? But that would make this client super cool, I think. But yeah, it's already awesome. I think I'll stop here. I don't know. Should I explore the relays here? Okay. I don't think there's not much I can do here, and I think that's okay. I don't really need to do anything here. Your profile settings. What's in settings here? Developer mode. Okay. It's basic enough. It's usable. It's got the minimum functionality that you'd want to have from this kind of app to browse. Just needs the discovery tab in my opinion, but everything else is already working. And I feel like it's a window into other people's thinking, basically. If you find, like, I want to find let's find Jack here. Because he's kind of our prominent person on the roster. Let's find Jack. I have to remember to press enter. There's probably like a million Jacks, right? Fakes. Yeah, many Jacks coming up. A little bit slow on the search side. I would like it to be more responsive, but that's probably a limitation of like indexing or something if you're even doing that, or if it's like live searching relays. But that would be like something to improve maybe in the future. I don't know which one is Jack here. He doesn't have a vanity. Maybe it's this one. Let's just, yeah, it's taking too long to load. Contacts. Hmm. I don't think Jack mutes anybody, so I don't know if this is the correct Jack. Alright, I already forgot what I was doing here. Um, yeah, speed it up somehow if you can. That'd be awesome. And I didn't really see this list. Like, I haven't really noticed this, but it does make sense. Could I create a list from here? It would be nice to have another, maybe like a plus button. Since you already have it here, but it's listing it here too as a navigation. You might as well like add a plus, little tiny plus button. It doesn't have to be this prominent, just like a little icon or something to quick create if you want to. Oh, I guess it's here. Stupid. Yeah, it's here. I was expecting it here because this is kind of the navigation, but you have it at the top, so that makes sense too. Never mind, I'm just being dumb here. Let's test light mode. Maybe also change this navigation on light mode as well. It changes this, but it feels like this should update as well too. But this is cool. Yeah, I was being stupid there for a second. The new button is right there. I'm like overlooking it. Somehow I overlooked it because I was expecting to see it like under your list here. That's okay. Alright. Yeah, I want to see maybe an explore tab here as well. I guess you could keep it like this instead of adding another tab. You could keep your feed here and then have an explore tab to find like top lists. At that point, I think it'd be a super cool destination for people to come regularly and to see which lists are prominent. Yeah. And like if there's a person who mutes a lot, like a certain individual sitting behind this screen, you could go there and find the mute list of all the. I don't know if you want to mute everybody they mute because you might mute yourself. But let's say somebody's really keen on muting the bots, then you can just come there and like copy their bot list, right, and mute all those people too, or not people, bots. So yeah, this is really cool. I'll stop here. Hopefully this is helpful. All right, let me know if you want any other additional feedback. I'm just kind of ranting right now. All right, I'll take care. Bye.